A value proposition is one of the key tools a marketer creates for a new product. It is a short, clear, and simple statement of how and on what dimensions a product will deliver value to prospective customers. And when we talk about value, we mean the trade-off between the benefits a customer receives from the product and the price a customer pays for it. Value propositions are not easy to write, but when one is written correctly and connects with the target audience, it can be the difference between a great product and one that's less than successful. A Harvard Business Research study looked into why many value propositions aren't successful. One of the key reasons is that it's not focused on the customer's perspective. It's often focused on the manufacturer's perspective, which often doesn't resonate with the customer. For example, the manufacturer of tape might talk about the adhesion of the tape and its tack, but the customer is concerned about how sticky the tape is and if it will hold in the customer's application. And it is very important to clearly express how your solution to the customer's problem is different from your competitor's solution. Creating a good value proposition is the foundation for communications, key messages, pricing, forecasting, channel, and the entire business model. So getting the right value proposition is critical for success. Good market research, understanding who the customer is and what they need, and how this product meets those needs, helps to make the value proposition clear and concise. Here you see the three key components of the value proposition: the customer, the competition, and you, your product or service. Where do you suppose a good value proposition should lie amongst these three entities? When we see a Venn diagram like this, we typically want to be in the center of the three circles. However, in this case, that is not where we want to be. In the center of the three circles shows that we are at parity with the competition, and the customer sees no difference between our product and the competition's product. Understanding the customer and their needs and creating a product that meets those needs better than the competition is where you want to be. A successful value proposition positions you in the area called the Value Wedge. This places you in an improved connection between you and the customer and less emphasis on the competitor's product. The Value Wedge is where your product is unique to you, addresses the things that are important to the customer, and is easy to defend against the competition. A value proposition is needed for every product for which the marketer has responsibility. And depending on the market segment being addressed, the value proposition may be different, addressing the benefits that are most important to that segment. When you create your value proposition, it is imperative that you communicate the value of the product or service that will resonate with the customer segment, including the benefit they will receive from it. The value proposition is an internal statement of the value of the product, the benefits to the user, and how it compares to the competition, including price differences. As stated earlier, when crafted well, it is to be used as the foundation for the other marketing activities for the product or service. Here is a template that will incorporate all the important sections of the value proposition. As a reminder, the value proposition is an internal statement, not to be used word for word to the customers, but it is to include the key market segments that you uncovered by doing strong market research, as well as understanding what are the key customer needs. Then the template requires the key benefits that the product offers to the customer. These are not features, but benefits like reduces labor costs or cuts drying time in half compared to existing products on the market, or removes waste from your current process. And finally, compares this new product to other competitive offerings. As you can imagine, This takes some time to craft a compelling and concise value proposition, but when well done, it can be the success of your communications and marketing campaign. And remember that these statements should be validated by some of your key customers to be sure that the statements resonate with them and captures the important messages about your new product.